Kind of pathetic, right? Empty. My refrigerator looks the same. Almost no food left in the entire house. I'm Mark Mcilyar with liveanabolic.com, and I want you guys to follow me today as I go to the grocery store, stock up, okay? And I am a lazy bachelor. I hate to cook, I hate to shop, and I bet you guys are the same way. So follow along. I'm gonna go down almost every single aisle in the grocery store, and I'm gonna tell you what aisles to avoid, what food groups to avoid, what food groups you need to really look into and buy on a regular basis. And then I'm gonna get even more detailed. I'm gonna show you the brands of food, the exact brand that I buy and why. We're gonna talk about the macros and all kinds of things. So follow along, guys. Let's go shopping. All right, guys, on the way to the grocery store right now. I know it's an old cliche saying, you are what you eat, but cliches get to be old and redundant, but for a good reason, because they're true. I saw a great meme today. I was just kind of perusing on Instagram, and it said, you know how to get great abs? Do 5 sets of not eating crappy food. I thought that was great. Now, you probably heard me in some other videos talk about how important nutrition is. And when it comes to losing weight and getting abs, I would say nutrition is probably 70% of what it takes to really lose weight and get back in shape. The other 30% being, of course, exercise. And I'm not the only person who thinks that. I would say almost every trainer that I've ever talked to puts it about the same place. I know when I did my contest a few years ago, the nutrition was by far and away the hardest part of really getting ripped. Contest prep, like 6% body fat. And every other contestant will tell you the food is the hard part. Going to the gym and working out and doing the high intensity interval training and all that kind of stuff is relatively easy compared to the nutrition. So, guys, hopefully you'll learn a lot today. I'm going to show you how to eat and cook easy. And when I say easy, I mean almost no prep required, because I'm real lazy. I'm a bachelor. I hate cooking. I hate prepping. I hate shopping for groceries. Anybody can show you how to spend your entire Sunday cooking and prepping for really good, healthy food. That's not the hard part. The hard part is teaching you guys how to do it quickly and simply and easily with almost no cooking required. That's actually my forte. Eating healthy with little effort. All right, we made it here safely. So I've lived in my house for 23 years, which means I've been coming to this exact same grocery store for 23 years. All right, guys, so here we go. Man, I just started the very first place in the grocery store. I've kind of got a system going here, so I avoid all the cheeses and stuff here, and I like going for the hummus. So guys, I gotta have snacks every once in a while, and I'm fine with you guys having a snack, so I'm getting some hummus here. Basically that's ground up chickpeas, which is a vegetable, right? There's some added stuff here, but man, this stuff is pretty reasonably healthy for you if you have to have a snack. This is a fantastic thing right here to my right. These are already cooked chickens, all right? Remember, I don't like to cook, so I can just grab this little guy, all right? Already cooked. This thing, fantastic. All I gotta do is just rip the meat off of it when I get home and put it in a Tupperware tub. It's good for a week. Dairy, all right, so we do need to get some healthy fats in us. Dairy is a really good source. Now, there's all these different kinds of cheeses. Let me tell you what I like to do. I tend to focus on the reduced fat cheeses, okay? So it still has plenty of the good healthy fat that you need for your body to produce testosterone, but we don't overdo it. And I like to get shredded cheese because I'll make all kinds of cool stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to make Triscuit nachos, okay? Really cool, really easy too. I'm going to throw that in here. Okay, now if you guys want to get some cheddar cheese, some sharp cheddar cheese, that's fine. Remember, it's the amount you eat. So, keep it reasonable. You can't eat a whole block of cheese and think that you're actually being healthy. There's a lot of calories in cheese. So keep it in perspective. Okay? There's all these different types of yogurts here. All right. Now, I spent, I don't know, probably an hour several years ago looking through all the different yogurts, and I turn them around, I look at the back, I look at the macros. I want to know how much sugar is in it, how much protein, how much fiber, how many carbohydrates, how much fat. And I've decided that you need to get light Greek yogurt, okay? And the reason is they've taken out a lot of the unnecessary sugar, okay? Because some of these yogurts have a lot of sugar in it, and sugar is probably the number one thing that you need to avoid, okay? So I have found that I like this brand. It's Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. Now, there's all these different flavors here, guys, and they all have the same macros, okay? So, I'm gonna get the strawberry banana. They got strawberry cheesecake, blueberry. I mean, fantastic stuff. So this is really good for you, and it's kind of like a dessert. It's very sweet tasting without having too much sugar in it, okay? You guys have got to learn how to do this, all right? You got to turn it over, and you're gonna have to learn how to read the nutritional facts on the back of food, okay? You only have to do it once or twice, and then you'll know, okay, what's good. So we got, look at that, no fat, okay? Total carbohydrates, only 8 grams, okay? Dietary fiber, almost nothing. And then we got 12 grams of protein. Now guys, that's a lot. Now, you wouldn't know that's a lot, right, until you start doing this, okay? After you've looked at these macros on the nutritional label for a little while, you'll start to get a feel for what is a lot of protein and what's almost nothing. So, great source of protein here without a lot of sugar. I think it's only has 7 grams of sugar. That's not bad at all. So, guys, not only does it have the protein in it that you need for your muscles to build, but remember, protein helps to make you feel full and satiated. And it still tastes really sweet, so you can use this as a dessert, all right? A little treat after you've eaten your meal. We got a bunch of frozen food here, okay? Tons and tons of different bags of frozen food. So, is that good or bad? Believe it or not, freezing food does not hurt the nutritional value of the food at all, especially fruit, okay? Now, fruit does have a fair amount of sugar in it. So, even though it's good for you, it has fiber, and it is the good sugar, okay? It's not the refined sugar that you see, on your table. It still has a lot of carbohydrate calories. So, fruit is good, but keep it to a minimum, okay? Don't overdo the fruit, because if you start cramming all this stuff down your mouth, you'll end up defeating the purpose. Let me show you what you really have to avoid. So, this is whole fruit. So I'm fine with you eating whole fruit, whether it's fresh or frozen, doesn't matter. This is what you have to avoid. Fruit juice. And I don't care whether it's juice in a bottle or frozen concentrate juice like this. This stuff is loaded with sugar, okay? Matter of fact, a lot of times they will add sugar to the natural fructose sugar that comes with it. So, guys, don't fool yourself. Apple juice, orange juice, grape juice, all those things are just loaded with tons and tons of sugar. And if you don't believe me, just look on the back of the bottle, look at the nutritional value, you'll see how many calories. It's basically like just drinking a soft drink, okay? So, no fruit juice. Okay, here we go. So here I am over in the fruit section, right? Let's see here. So, 1 cup, okay, 1 serving is 8 ounces. 110 calories, all right? Almost all of that is from sugar. 22 grams of sugar in 8 ounces. Now remember, a Coca-Cola or something like that, that's 12 ounces, okay? So this has just as much sugar and just as many calories per ounce as a soft drink. All right, time for some milk, guys. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about a cereal that I really like. It's got fantastic macros. It's really, really good for you. It's one of the few processed foods that I'm going to recommend you guys eat on a regular basis. So, got to put some milk with it, right? Well, I got tired of my whole milk spoiling, because that stuff is good for 7 days, maybe a week and a half, and then all of a sudden it starts to turn sour. So I've moved over to almond milk, okay? Now there's several different brands here, and of course within each brand, I got the unsweetened vanilla and the original, and it tells you how many calories right here on the front, okay? So if you guys really want to get serious about this, I would get the unsweetened almond milk, okay? Guys, here the nutritional value is right on the back here, you know. We got a little bit of protein in it, no sugar, okay, 0 grams of sugar. A little bit of fat, and you know, I mean, guys, 30 calories, all right, for 8 ounces. So this stuff is a great way to do it. Now, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to maintain my weight. And so I like the regular stuff here. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, okay? So it's not bad, but still, we're only talking 80 calories. I can handle that. But if you're really trying to lose weight fast, I would recommend going with the unsweetened almond milk. And the neat thing about this, it's got a real long shelf life. This thing will last in your refrigerator for a month without spoiling, all right? This is a nice trick. Very straightforward. Here we go, eggs. Probably one of the best all-around sources for protein. You've probably heard me talk about it in some other videos. And eggs are dirt cheap, all right? So I don't have a preference. You know, some people have to do the free range and all that kind of stuff. I don't buy it. Just get whatever eggs you like, and if you want to do free range and organic and all that stuff, you're going to be paying a lot more for it, but the nutritional value is almost no different, okay? So get a dozen eggs here, no big deal. What is that, $1.60? All right, now guys, eggs are great, all right, but they do have a fair amount of calories in there because the egg yolk has got a lot of fat. Now, I do want you to eat some whole eggs because that yolk is a great source of the healthy fat that you need to produce testosterone. But once again, you're trying to really cut your calories down and eat super healthy and lose weight as fast as possible, egg whites. All right, so just get a big carton like this of egg whites. And look, we're looking on the back here, you know, so we got 5 grams of protein, 0 sugars, 0 fat. All right, this is nothing but 100% protein. No carbs, no fat. Unbelievable. It'll really help make you feel full and satiated. All proteins do. And not only that, but you know, most of you guys probably have a hard time getting enough protein in your diet on a regular daily basis, okay? A lot of people are kind of protein deficient. So if you're trying to lose weight, one of the simple tricks is to increase the percentage of protein you take in every day and decrease your carbs, especially the sugars. We got diced potatoes and hash browns, shredded stuff, all right? So this stuff, remember, I don't like to cook, all right? It's in a bag. If it's in a bag, it's gotta be bad for you, right? No, okay? This is actually a whole food, okay? So it's just a potato that's been sliced up, all right? So it hadn't been processed into mashed potatoes or something like that. So I can look on the back of this thing real quick. And I mean, you know, we got 2 grams of protein, only 1 gram of fiber, of sugar. Only 1 gram of sugar, that's nothing. 2 grams of fiber, 0 grams of fat. Man, fantastic stuff. Just stick it in a skillet with a little olive oil. Boom, you're ready to go.